treat this situation how y'all would if, let's say, perfect example, Bella, you keep calling. No. I'm not calling them YNs. She legit called. I swear to goodness, I'm not making this up. If you was in the live, did y'all not hear this lady refer to Braid and the younger crowd as YNs? Thank you, Chat It Up. I promise y'all, I'm not making this up. I'm just literally repeating what was said. So respectfully, I am a young lady. He is a young man. And what exactly makes him a YN? Braid participates in mess and drama just like the elders do. So are they the Owens? Like, are we... Let's relax. Think before we answer. How exactly is he carrying himself as a YN? If he's participating in the same behaviors, don't laugh. Stop laughing, y'all. I'm being for real. No, I'm for real. All right. Focus. I'm just saying. Not the ancestors. I'm just saying, will we consider them the ONs because they're just older, participating in drama and mess? Yeah, they ONs now. I cannot. Hold on, y'all. We got somebody that's getting ready to ask a question. Warm up. Okay, I see a couple people get ready. Let me get you in, and then I got you, Alex.
Good morning, Bella.
What's good, QL?
Honorable mentions, RIP crew, the ancestors, the old geezers, the out-of-timers, about to pass away crew, Social Security about to get cut off crew. Those were honorable mentions they put in the chat. Gotta go.
Not fossils. All right, listen. That's okay. All right, see, I see where we're going with this. All right. Leave it up. Child. The disciple. Yo. All right, I'm getting ready to turn the chat off. Stop it. All right. Shout out to the people that's streaming. Respectfully, if you're streaming, make sure y'all are getting the audience because they on some bullshit, and I'm here for it. What's good, Alex?
Good morning, lovely. How are you?
I am wonderful, sugar, and yourself.
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Good morning, accountability court and panelists, bloggers. I love y'all. I just wanted to do a quick my break, but then also get my little 2.2. Y'all, we are at 145.9, so we are close to 150. Let's try to get to 200 cases. There is 2.0K in here. It is so doable. Happy Sunday to y'all. I just wanted to say, and touch her gift gallery, y'all. I just wanted to say that I think that it is asinine because we've seen multiple creators. Mountaintop is not a creator, so let's exclude her just momentarily. We have seen multiple creators use the influence, the education, the presence of younger individuals, but then when it is time for them to be included in conversations is let's little boy and little girl you, or you haven't matured enough. But that doesn't make sense because how on one side of the coin are they valuable enough when it's bringing in numbers, bringing in audience, bringing in some type of financial gain as well to highlight. But then when it's time to include them in other things, then they are not worthy enough for being in them spaces. Lastly, reason that young people should be incorporated in these conversations is because YN has already been cleared up that they do not apply to people that are in their 30s. Trevante recently turned 30 years old. He is considered a big bro. So I'm going to repeat that. He's considered a big bro. YNs are from like the ages of like 15 to like 25-ish, 27-ish. He's a big bro. So maybe before we exclude younger people in these conversations, we actually understand that they bring a lot of clarity to these conversations. So that's all I wanted to add, Bella, in the meantime, before you open up the panel fully. And yeah, y'all keep bopping the screen and let's touch these goals and support the bloggers. Thank you, Bella.
Thank you, my baby. All right. So there you have it. Alex said it. All right. So y'all know what time it is. Thank y'all for holding down the vloggers. The panel is open. Real quick. If you are going to come up and be a juror, I'm telling you right now, if you didn't listen to all the information before you came in and you only got bits and pieces, don't hit that request button. Know what you talking about before you request. Know what's going on. Ask your people in the panel questions. Pay attention. Some of y'all be having y'all notepads. It's appreciated. But me and the audience, we ain't for the dumb shit. You come in here like, so wait a minute, but click. The bailiffs is going to come get you. Got it? Good. And on that note, let's see who is in the request. Okay. Multiple people are in the request. Okay.
Hey, Bella.
Good
Hey,
day.
Bella.
Good
Good
day.
morning.
Yeah, all right.
So I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna drop.
Uh-oh, wait a goddamn minute. So you were just going to say, so you're not even coming up here to be a juror?
Okay, I'm gonna be a juror, but I just want to say this: how are these elders calling these young men YNs, but they be wanting to hunch on them?
Oh. Wait a minute. So you saying that the elders is trying to get some YND?
Come on, you know we
Oh,
hear them
I like
call.
how I put that there. They
They
want some
call,
YND?
Sorry, those cobwebs and the erectiles ain't
but
fucking
they call
on.
themselves
Come
cougars
on.
though. Drop. Let's be for
Well,
real.
that's true, but they got cobwebs. They ain't fucking on nothing for real. They
Oh.
say that, but they ain't really doing nothing. You know that. They wouldn't be acting like that. You know that.
I have a question. Is it possible?
Oh, sorry.
Good
Go ahead.
morning, panelists, too, y'all. By the way, good morning, everybody that just came up. As we deliberate, I have a question. Is it possible, you guys, judge included, that since Mom Top has already stated that she is not, in fact, a content creator, just simply a common cousin, that there may have been some influence in her decision making as to who could and who could not come?
Okay, so are you asking me to pose the question to the audience that was the person hosting the event told who and who not to bring? Do you want me to pose that question?
Please do.
Oh, by all means. Okay. So, the person hosting the event, were they told behind the scenes who to bring and who not to invite? Red, yes, blue, no. Were they told who to bring and who not to invite? Oh, damn. Okay, so need I say more? Almost at 200K in the likes. Let's continue to run them up. Please and thank you. If you are not already following, hit that follow button. I am Bella Leone. We are here every Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like the people have spoken. All right.
Sunday, Bella. Happy Sunday.
Oh, the CA is in my bio, respectfully. Bailiffs, if you are here, go ahead and drop my CA in the audience if they want to send something for a question or if they just simply want to drop a day notion. Appreciate it. Go ahead, y'all.
I wanted to say something real quick. With all of the controversy already around this event, you would think that Mountaintop would have learned something. I don't know her, don't have anything against her, but I'm watching how things are transpiring. Why would she put Mitra as a committee member, knowing she already have all this controversy, and then allow her to be a nominee too? People are gonna now talk about that. Why is she making so much controversy around an event that she wants to be successful?
Wait, so one moment, and shout out to FOE. Nitra is she's a part of the committee. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Nitra said
Yeah.
she's a part of the committee now. Thank y'all for the gifts. So it doesn't make sense to me that you keep adding these layers of controversy to your event. Did you say that you want to be successful? Because that's going to cause another problem. People are going to say, "Oh, y'all cheated," or "Oh, y'all did this." It just doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, Bella. Can I just say this? Hey, Drop Queen. So initially, Nitra wasn't, I don't think she said she was part of the committee. But the problem is that Mountaintop allowed someone else to dictate what happens at her event. And because Nitra does not like Braid or has an issue with Braid, she said herself that she would not be in a room with someone who called her names. Subsequently, Braid was excluded, which is crap. This has nothing to do with YNs, elders, ancestors, none of that. This, because your money or their money is just as green as anybody else's. This is strictly about Braid. Point blank.
And I was going to say the
Totally
same
agree.
thing.
I totally agree.
Yep, Nitra was the main one saying that if Braid was coming, she wasn't going to come because with FOE they bring the whole crew and they bring the money, so that was the main thing to it.
But Bella, let me take it way back. Have you seen the flyers? She needed somebody to help her proofread the flyers with the millions of mistakes.
So to answer the question,
So you needed an Alexandria or somebody to help you spell correctly or teach you to use spell check.
She can do that. She can ask for volunteers within MessyTok. But what you don't do when you it's like putting on a beauty pageant and one of the people on the beauty pageant committee is also a contestant. You
Right.
don't do that because that doesn't give a true sense of transparency and fairness. So that doesn't make sense. She's adding more controversy to her event because somebody wants to take control or they're going to pull out. You either give me control or I'm going to pull out. That's what it's seeming to me.
And also, Bella, allegedly Nitra is hosting the Thursday night event.
Okay.
There's a comedy event on Thursday night that Nitra is hosting, and she's performing that night.
Good morning.
Okay. Good day. Hold on. Someone said,
Is that
oh, yeah. No, you good. What's up, B?
Good morning. So I did hear Mountaintop say that she barely be on the app. So she said she did have help with, the list and stuff like that. But she probably, and I'm not making excuses for her, y'all, but maybe she didn't know what all was going on with Nitra since she wasn't on the app like that. Just from a different perspective.
Okay.
I would say this, B, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, that very next morning, Braid was on Diamond panel, and Diamond said, "Shit, I don't have no problem with you going there. Why you not going?" So, and him, he didn't even go to the backyard boogie. So now the question is, if everybody else don't have a problem with him, who's the person who really have a problem with him?
And that goes back to what I said. You know what the problem is. Let's not play like we don't know. And here's the other thing, something you said earlier, Bella. You named about 25 different platforms. Now just think, if each one had $100 contributed to that event for each, to vote for their platforms, that's over $12,000. And I'm not pocket watching, but money is money, right? So that's what it is. But for her, Mountaintop, to allow someone else who could have brought hundreds or thousands of dollars to her event to cancel them out because of someone else's dislike, that is so immature on both parts.
Can I ask Battle a question? Battle, hi Battle. I don't know you, but I want to ask you a question.
You do know me, Rob. It's BB.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't catch your voice, and I don't have on my glasses for real. But I wanted to ask you a question. If she says she's not on the app and she doesn't know what's going on with Nitra, how does she know so much of what's going on with Braid? either you on the app and know what's going on with everybody, or you're on the app and don't know what's going on with anybody.
Facts.
I agree. I'm just saying I did hear her say that she barely be on the app, so she did have people help her with the list. And I feel like people is FOE. That's what I was getting to.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why it's
But
so.
she has a strong opinion about Braid, but she says she's not on the
FOE is
app.
helping her.
Hmm.
That's what I was getting to. I wasn't trying to make an excuse for her, but she said I heard her say that people helping her, and she barely be on the app. And then I heard somebody up here say Nitra is on the board or something like that. So there you have it.
Lorenzo, you want to
That feel
come up?
like
You
don't
can
that
take my
doesn't
ball.
that go back to what I had asked you guys earlier when I said if these things for her are definitive, right? She says I'm not active on the app as much as you all are. I'm not privy to some of the things that y'all are speaking to, but then what y'all just said, on the opposite side of the coin, again, that's why the question was posed initially. Why is there an influence that is here? Y'all are naming names. It's hard for me to name a name because I feel like there's most people that have an issue with Trev, right? Because I know y'all getting ready to answer my question, but I feel like there's most people that have an issue with him. So again, is it an influence? And if so, is it multiple people that influenced the initial decision to not bring him on to the event?
So if that's the case, Alex, that means somebody throwing rock pie in their hands. Because all we know so far is the one person. But everybody else on the front end saying, oh, he can come, I ain't got no problem.
And Alex, you also have to remember that she said it herself. Okay? She said it.
How did she say it? I may have missed it. You're saying she
She
blatantly,
said
outwardly
that
said, I don't want you there.
she said she has the right, if she's going to be somewhere, and because of the Thursday event, that she had to right to say who was going to be there. Something, I mean, that's not verbatim what she said,
She
but that's
also
what she said.
she
And
also
so,
I'm sorry.
and sorry, drop queen, but also she was saying that, her being in a room with someone who calls her out of her name and yada, 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 and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So, hence, Braid wasn't coming. And that
Okay.
also meant Kevin wasn't coming as well.
Okay.
All right.
Hey.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Bella. All right, now I do have a
Morning,
question.
Andy.
All right, so in the beginning, I feel like a lot of the confusion could have been nipped in the bud with reaching out to the
Thank you for
creators
becoming a
first
super fan.
before.
Thank you. Go ahead, Amber.
Okay. I feel like a lot of the stuff could have been nipped in the bud in the beginning if she reached out to the creators first and said, "Hey, I'm putting you guys on this list," because a lot of them didn't know who she was in the first place. Like that's like not ain't like shade to her or anything. But a lot of them didn't know who she was. So instead of reaching out to them saying like we're hosting this, I'm going to put y'all on this list. The top prize is going to go to whoever, you create the list and then you're supposed to be collecting money for votes off of these creators' names, and they don't even know like what's going on or who you are. And it kind of felt like a slight to them, especially being on the list and then excluded because of, like y'all said, personal beefs with other people. But a lot of this could have been kind of like just, yeah, promoted better, just promoted better in the first place.
But I don't even think many of the creators would have had a problem even being on the list. But it's the fact that their supporters have to pay $5 in order to vote for their creator. That right there is an issue. You're paying $5 to vote for your favorite creator, and your creator can't even attend, and then didn't even know about the being on the flyer. That's dead wrong.
The only the only confusion that I have with the statement that you made, Miss Mocha, is that you said a lot of creators, and then you followed up by not being able to come. There was only one creator that we saw in this case that wasn't allowed to come.
Here's my thing, right? When Bray did the content house during the gala, he welcomed everybody, right? He didn't exclude nobody. Who was there was there. Now we're here. I'm not gonna say that he hasn't, arguing and defending himself. However, if you say something about me, you want me to shut the fuck up. and not respond back to you? How does that go?
Hi, Bella.
Also, hi Virgo. Good morning, Virgo.
Hi,
One more.
Boo.
Good morning, honey. Really quick too. I'm Judge. I'm just gonna ask for you not to commentate because they may say that you're being biased. If somebody was trying to argue that there is no bias against younger individuals, they would have to beg to question why was Bella not included as well, since she is around the same age group as Trevante. She's not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. She goes live one Sunday, well, a couple Sundays out of the month, and very successful at her live, and she was also not really one of the creators that was highlighted. But I digress. Good morning, Virgo. How are you?
Hi, my loves. I'm not here to be a juror, so you can give whoever's box back their box back. But yeah, I'm down here screaming. So no shade, Bella. But there's parts that are being left out. We got to remember that the way this thing started out was saying that he wasn't invited because he was biased, okay? And because the masses did not want him there. And originally when we were asking, who are the masses, fuck you too, the masses were all these other people. Then it turned into the masses were the men on the list and a creator. And that happened in my life. You can find that clip on I Live for This Shit. That the masses were the men. Then when the comment cousin started saying, okay, so it's bro code. Well, I asked the question, well, why is Manny allowed to go when Manny got into it with bro code at a gala, but Braid's not allowed to go? And Mountaintop said, well, you're going to have to ask bro code, okay? Then you get on bro code's panel and Lorenzo says, well, I never said that. I said I didn't want mess. So then you say out your own mouth, Mountaintop, that, yeah, it was mess. And so I just decided to go ahead and alleviate the issue. So you chose yourself not to invite Braid. And yeah, there might have been other people encouraging you in your ear, but you made that decision. You said it. It's in a clip. It was the beginning of that live and Lorenzo's live. So we got to remember that there's so much more to this than just what we're talking about right now. There's a lot of other parts going on. There were a lot of lies that led up to the final answer that came out on Lorenzo's panel that day. It's just so much more than that. That's it. That's all. Y'all know I don't do too much. Y'all have a great show. I'll be back downstairs in the comments. Thank you.
Thank you, y'all. And by the way, this is Virgo. She does her morning show. She is on the West Coast. So if you are on the West Coast, make sure y'all follow Virgo. She does her morning show. Bomb edit. Definitely do her thing. Where are you? Oh.
I think they did so. I think Mountaintop was doing so much PR and trying to cover up the real reason that BK wasn't invited, that she just started lying, and the lies just started getting bigger and bigger.
I agree with Drop.
Yeah, I totally, because Nietzsche said it. It is what it is. You cannot dismiss that Nietzsche said what she said. She said, I have a right to do this. I am going to do this, and this is what it's going to be. So I don't care what else Mountaintop said. Nietzsche let us all know what it is.
Also, remember, she called him an agent of chaos.
Yes, sure did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Candy.
Good morning. How are you, sunshine?
I'm good, sugar. How are you?
God, you look gorgeous today.
Stop it. Thank you. So what do you want to add?
Oh, I wanted to add that she did say he was an agent of chaos, and that she said that he had yelled at her, so that was also another reason why he wasn't able to go. Yeah, I be forgetting the most important part, y'all.
Yeah, she wasn't really concerned with that.
She said that man was yelling at her on a live.
I know, but she also said she wasn't really concerned with that.
That was a lie.
Okay. Well, we getting ready to put this to bed because we got some shit to dive into.
And I'm ready. Let's go.
Ha! I bet. Okay. So let's get down to it. First thing first. Do that host, the person who was hosting her event, do she owe the YNs an apology? Red, yes. Blue, no. Let's start there. Do she owe the YNs an apology for her rhetoric? While they are voting down there, I'm going to have y'all answer the question in the panel. Let's start with Mr. Dory.
Yes.
Drop.
Yeah, so can we stop referring to our young people as YNs? It's disgusting to me. I really
I'm with you.
I'm
But
serious.
according to her words, we only speaking to her words. Miss Kim?
Absolutely, yes.
Candy?
No.
Oh, okay. Ambi?
As an auntie, I would definitely say yes.
Ooh, thank you for becoming a super fan. I'm loving it, y'all. Thank you so much. Mocha?
As one foot in the grave and the other on the banana peel, yes.
My God. Mocha, do you need somebody to talk to? You?
Oh no, because I'm close to being an ancestor, as they say. So
Alex?
I'm gonna say no because Trevor's not considered a YN, and I second what Drop Queen said. Calling the youth I'm not considered youth really no more. I'm about to be 30 in December, but calling them niggas and young together, it ain't productive. So that's my answer.
Alex took the words out of my mouth. I don't know where y'all get YN from. That's under 25, under 21, I believe. He's 30.
I told him when you was gone, girl.
But I think, I feel like, yes, she do. Yeah.
Okay. Lighten it up. Should we now stamp the elders as Owens? Red, yes. Blue, no. Panel. Should we now...
Bella,
Should we now refer
no.
to him as
Bella, you
Owens?
are messy.
Messy,
Listen to me, Bella.
No.
This is good to
Messy,
me.
messy.
Bella,
Owen.
I don't know. Listen, so what is a O? Define O-N first.
old nigga. Old nigga.
At
Is
what
old
age
nigga.
does O-N start? At what age does O-N start?
I
If
think
I can be or not.
Owens start at 40. We're going to start...
I have
My
to disagree
goodness.
because
No,
I'm
we
fucking
don't.
40.
It started
Hell no.
It started
I have to disagree.
1960s to 1980. That's since y'all want to play. 1960 to 1980. How about that?
Oh, okay. So I'm still in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm a millennial, Bella. So wait. So
It just do something to me.
are you pulling Gen
Bella,
X, YN,
I,
Owens,
Thank you, Sky. Yes, the Owens.
or Gen X?
Gen X, correct.
I don't know. I like some of the Gen X's, so I wouldn't call them Owens.
Listen, if that's how they see us, if we are considered YNs by default, then by default they are ONs.
I don't know.
for some reason though,
I
before
can
we
answer clear, Bella, because I was the first one in the comments to coin them that I think. But I want to say this: if it goes by your behavior, you're calling young people YNs because of their behavior. It's only fair to call the 40 and up because of their behavior ONs. So we calling them old niggas.
he dropped,
Old niggas.
she picked up what you was. So Bella,
Right.
Drop picked up what you was putting down. And I don't know if people was paying attention. When Drop originally started speaking, she spoke to the fact of the disrespect of the YNs being the thing. Then you said, you posed a question, well, can we call them ONs? Once you pose that question, in the back of my mind, I'm gonna just keep it 100. I feel weird calling them old niggas. Like, yes, I get into it with them at times, and we have our, I'm gonna say disagreements. We have our disagreements, but saying it out loud and feeling like calling somebody my mama age an old nigga, it feels super disrespectful to say out of my mouth. So maybe, let's collectively not use them terms.
yeah, it sounds.
What I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, if they owe, they owe. Period. Okay. So if they want to call,
But why they gotta be a nigga too, though?
Because I didn't cut you off, so please don't cut off Big Kid.
Shut up, Bookie.
Thank you.
Oh.
So, like I said, when y'all want to call us young niggas, we gonna give you every right to call you old niggas. I know when I was on the block, they used to go, "Oh, look at that old head right there." So, if you want to call them OH, call them old head.
And also, Sadari, it doesn't matter if you like them or not. They still can be old niggas.
I mean, listen, OH, ON, OHIO, I don't give a damn. The point is, if we are considered YNs by default, then they ONs by default. So the audience ruled, they stamped it. All right, so 40 and up, if you behave a certain way, you are now considered an ON. Not somebody said OF, my God, today. So that's just what it is. If you behave in a certain way, consider yourself an ON. Boom.
Start making ON videos, Bella. That's gonna be fun as hell. I ain't lying. I'm gonna make ON videos because y'all gonna stop calling them kids YNs. I'm sorry, I don't like
Question
that.
drop in
I don't like
In the
it either.
comments, somebody in
the women that's Gen
said,
X.
I'm an old.
So Darius, you Gen X?
Hell no.
What is you?
I am.
I'm a millennial.
Okay, so then this question is for dropping other Gen X's. Somebody said calling them ON is disrespectful, but Alex calling them aunties and uncles is too. So now we can't call y'all that either. What do y'all want to be called at this
I
point?
don't think auntie or uncle is disrespectful.
How?
And this is from, I'm 56. That's not disrespectful.
Oh, you said it's not. Okay, yeah.
Somebody in the comments said, I'm an ON married to a YN, so I'm good with it. They is to not look at it.
Wow.
Oh my God. That technically fit for me too. Oh my gosh. Well, wait a minute. Technically, he's not a. Let me mute.
I thought being called an auntie was a term of endearment, especially in the black community.
It is.
Not
It
Bella
is.
having a
There's nothing
moment.
wrong with it.
Not Bella having a moment, girl. Clock in, Bella.
I'm proud to be an auntie.
I just want to say the fact that y'all consider the 40s, first of all, I don't like the end portion of any of that, whether it be old or young. I don't like the end portion of any of it. But the fact that y'all keep saying 40 and anything above 1988, I find highly disrespectful. I'm just going to say that right now. I find it highly disrespectful.
Clock in.
But I'm putting it out there.
We love you, Amber. It's okay.
Listen,
I'm good with that.
I don't know. I just turned 40, so I just entered the 40 club, but I don't know. You know how I feel about being called an ON. First of all, I'm not a nigga. Let's get that very clear. I am a highly educated woman. And I wish this YN, who the hell created this YN thing?
Young people did.
Oh. Damn.
Actually, no. It was older people that started calling them the boys that's out here, folks like the Kia boys, the ones that's on the social media wilding out. They define them as young niggas.
But the problem is, even if we can look at the young people taking it on themselves, like we have some people say, taking back the word nigga altogether, right? So
Reclamation.
Right. So that's what I think the Y is. But older people should discourage them from doing that. That's the issue. Or older people are entertaining it when we should be discouraging and tell them you're not that. Don't even allow anybody or you to address yourself in that manner. So
You know what? I feel like that was a mic drop moment right there. We're going to end it on that note right there and move on to the next case. We should not be encouraging YN behavior. We should not be encouraging ON behavior. Let's bring the vloggers back. Vloggers request up. See, y'all are doing so good. I love this for y'all. Getting straight to the point. Next case. Love it. Love to see it. All right. Yep, come on back. Come on down. Come on down.
Now, Bella, I had to come up here and get on you real quick. Now, you know ain't no damn 40s old. You better quit fucking playing, Bella.
Hey, man. Hey.
You better stop playing, Bella.
Hey, that's what they said. That's what we heard.
Is she in her 40s?
I don't make the rules.
Bella. Listen, bang your gavel and say 40s ain't old now. Put the gavel down, Bella. We not playing now.
All right. I think I'll consider that.
All right.
I lied. Okay, so real quick, let me get one more spot. Let me see who hasn't been up here yet. Okay, boom. All right. Love you, Frankie. Okay, so let me see. Not sure. Okay, news, gossip, cool, all that. All right. Okay. So yeah. For the next case, I want to make sure that we are rotating the vloggers, all that. Real quick, again, ooh, that is cute. Thank you so much for supporting the vloggers. Make sure y'all are following the vloggers. They are going to capture everything. I'm not going to be here throughout the week talking about it. You only want to hear it on Sunday. You don't wait till Sunday. You want to see it firsthand. Follow the vloggers. She don't have it. She's going to have it. Vice versa. Follow them all respectfully. Engage with their content. We're going to move on to this case right here. All right. This case, by the way, we are literally 100 people away from 2K in the fan base. If you never grabbed a heart me, this is the perfect time to do it. You will help us hit our 2K mark. We will be the first platform over here to hit 2K in MessyTok. If 100 new people can just grab a heart me, let's make history today. It's a great month. We are in our 2-year anniversary. We are hitting different marks left and right. So if you never grabbed one, please do so. Ciao. Now look, this case right here is a little sticky. Some people foreseen it happening, some didn't. Well, respectfully, my supporters, y'all get ready to be in for a surprise with this one, child. So this case, unfortunately, we got Lala versus FWA. Nobody foreseen this because of the cape that was like, it was like a titanium cape that was worn by FWA to protect Lala. We just knew that she was indestructible. She could do no wrong. Respectfully. Now, some people say they foreseen it coming. Me personally, to do that much, nah, you not, ain't no fallout with that. I did not foresee that coming, but here we are, we're here. So let me walk y'all through it real quick before we press play. So here's where the problem lies. The problem is, for those who have not kept up with it, and we're going to dive into that later, FWA came online, let people know that she put shrapnel in her child's father back. Okay? It is clear when you put some hollow tips in a person's back that you going to serve some time. There ain't no getting around it. Okay? Apparently, Lala understood that. So, Lala started setting up shop. Well, let's hear FWA's response when she finds out that Lala was setting up shop.
Hey, Bella, I'm sorry. Before you do that, can you switch me out with Clock This Tea? You can drop me.
Absolutely, for sure. I appreciate that, Toxic. Such a sweetheart. As a matter of fact, let me also give the bakery a shot. Got the bakery in the building. All right. So we got Clock This Tea here. We got Breadcrumb. Come on in. Make sure y'all following. Show support to the vloggers, y'all. All right. Let's press play.
The thing, but telling me the good news that you got going on is another thing.
I don't. Well, it ain't really no news right now because I haven't done shit with it.
It don't matter. You should have been the one to tell me. You said it yesterday. Oh, I thought she fucked with me because I told her I just became a part of an agency and I'm about to start my platform. Do anybody else get what I'm saying? Because evidently she don't. If you could tell me about all that other shit, you could tell me about that. If you could tell me a motherfucker talking shit and take screenshots, you could tell me about that.
you do. I'm sure you do.
I'll say this, right? And I 100% agree with you, friends. You've been fighting for her all the time. You should have been the first person. And I'll also say, her saying, I'm sorry you feel the way, that's not an apology. When you put I'm sorry you feel that way, not cool. It's either I'm sorry or you're not sorry. That's just my opinion. I don't want any fighting with, that's my opinion.
I'm sure they're going to be texting you now. But I just had to let you know how I felt before I told somebody else. I'm telling you. So I don't go on the back end and go tell somebody else some shit. I'm telling you how I felt.
Okay, so first of all, I did say I was sorry for hurting your feelings. I did say
my feelings ain't hurt. Okay, I got an attitude at you for not knowing how to be a fucking friend.
But just because I didn't tell you everything that's going on in my life or everything that's going on with me does not mean we're not friends. It just means I didn't tell you.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know that. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't tell everybody everything that's going on in my fucking life.
Don't worry about it. You said what you said. You don't know me. Baby, you don't know me.
But the point is, I feel like you're trying to find a problem where there's not one.
How like, just not okay, so you don't.
Why did you even bring this to the platform? Why did you talk? Why did you message me on Instagram?
You brought it to the app. You brought it to the app. You said something yesterday.
I talked about it yesterday. Why did you say something yesterday?
I'm saying something about it the fucking day.
Why did you say something about it yesterday?
Because I ain't feel like it because the wrong shit would have came out. So we clearly not on the same page about being friends.
I'm going to stop that right there. I'm going to ask the audience. Quite simple. Did Lala need to tell FWA she was going to be hosting lives, starting up her own platform? Red, yes. Blue, no. Did Lala owe it to FWA to tell her she'll be going live and setting up shop? Okay. Oh, okay. This is interesting. A lot of people are saying, fuck no. Okay. A lot of people saying she's a grown-ass woman. She ain't got to tell her shit. Okay. Oh, the votes is pouring in. Okay. All right. Okay, so the vote is saying, what is she, her sergeant? She don't report to her? Okay. Interesting. Too entitled? All right. So the majority is saying absolutely the fuck not. Well, as a result of this conversation, we have the premise of how it started, how we got here. After she made it clear, I'm going to be going live. That conversation happens. Apparently, Lala feels disrespected. She felt slighted. She felt so slighted that she said, you know what, matter of fact, let me let y'all hear it.
You should be opening doors. You should be kissing babies and shit like that. Right now, your ass right now should be feeding the homeless. Going to domestic violence shelters, and you should be donating your time to shit. You should be being nice to everybody that comes across you. It should be nothing anybody can do to piss you off.
Let's get straight to it.
I've been really quiet about it, and I'm not really going to put it on the platform. Because that's not what I asked you. That's not your personal life. That's not back in. I asked you about that stuff on back in. I asked you how you doing, what's going on in all your things, right? If you do not like the mess or be a part of the mess, why do you continuously need to be seen or heard? The same reason your big fat pink hair wears a damn Easter basket grass on the top of your goddamn head. Same reason your ass do it. Sitting over there, look like a fucking Easter basket. All that goddamn Easter basket grass, and be on top of your goddamn pink ass Easter basket grass. Same reason your ass do it. Fuck you talking about?
You can jump in the boxes or be a part of it if you don't want to be a part of it. I scroll this app a lot of times and nobody ever sees me in a box. The only box I get in is yours. I don't ever.
Why are you explaining yourself to her, Lala?
Here we go.
Lala, you soft as shit. Lala, I thought you had some nuts. Lala, you ain't got the nuts of a squirrel nut having ass. You sitting there letting this woman talk to you like shit.
Hey, kid, it's Lala.
Oh, damn.
Hey, you know what, though? You know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know what, though, Kev? Me and you have had our beef, and you've called me some names, I've called you some names, that's all good. But I just thought I'd do a little pull up on the two wheels. I just came in here, skirt. No big deal. But there's a reason I stayed quiet.
I was actually defending your ugly ass.
No, and I got told that, and I got shared the live, and I appreciate you on that. I just got here because I just got the send. So I'm gonna say this: the reason I stayed quiet is because she wanted a response. She wanted the rah-rah. She wanted the clicks, likes, and views. She wanted all that.
You should have gave what she was looking for.
No, Kevin, no. Because
my name is Kev the Comic. Don't call me Kevin.
All right, let's pause. So real quick, let me ask the audience. Did FWA put Lala on blast for likes, clicks, and views? Red, yes. Blue, no. Did she make it clear she felt some type of way for likes, clicks, and views? Red, yes. Blue, no. What do y'all think? Again, we are so close to hitting the 2K mark in the daily heart meets. If y'all can just grab that heart meet, we will be the first community over here to have 2K with the fan base. So if you never grabbed a heart meet, if you can grab one for the first time, it will definitely help us to achieve that goal today. Thank y'all so much for participating. All right. Okay. So, all right. So looking like the majority is saying, yeah. Okay, we're going to continue to listen. All right. Okay, we got the key limes in the building.
I'm sorry. So, Kev, let me say this. Sometimes it's better to move in silence.
Not in that. Yeah, sometimes it is.
Let me finish, because let me tell you, I wrote a characterization letter for her.
Okay, what's that?
A characterization letter is basically being a witness to her.
Wait, hold up. Whoa, hold up. Slow down. So are you telling me that you wrote a letter to the court regarding her character?
Yeah, and I actually just called her lawyer to get it redacted. I sure did.
Y'all know what time it is. Grab them motherfucking notebooks. Word for word, I called her lawyer and got the letter redacted. Write that shit down. We're going to write it down together. The word redacted. Matter of fact, let me flip this page. This is the page that got like 25 platforms. Let me redacted character letter. It's retracted, not Hey, what we doing? We only going off their word. We can only repeat back what they say. Isn't it beautiful when we pay attention to detail? Let's keep listening.
I just called the lawyer to get it redacted.
So you pulled your characterization letter?
I did.
You know.
Sherry says the word that she meant to say was rescind. Okay. Okay, so we have Suburban Boo in the audience. She says redacted is blacking out info on a doc. It's def retracted. Someone says withdrawn. Okay. What is another word for it? Shit, since we just, help somebody out. Redacted can work too. Interesting. Yep, we have rescinded. I wrote that down. Okay. Redacted, nobody's saying it's not a word. Recant. But isn't recant verbal? I could be wrong. Retention. Recant is I thought recant. Rebuke. Okay, now I got a plan. Yeah, I thought it was verbal. Recant is right. So this is a letter. So she wrote it. Redacted is let's stay focused. Listen, but y'all see how when y'all come in here, y'all get to learn something, withdraw, Wrote it down. Let's keep listening, guys.
You're no longer vouching for her character?
Absolutely not.
What brought that decision about?
Look at the way she fucking treated me yesterday. You're gonna call me a bitch and all this other shit, and then you went live yesterday and did this.
You can't call you a bitch.
Yeah, and you did all this shit yesterday and today, and you want to say I'm disloyal because I don't tell you all my fucking. Yeah. So that's why I stayed silent, because I have a characterization letter on her. She don't have nothing on me. So I called the lawyer and asked him to pull it. Sure did.
Yeah, because she cussed you the fuck out. Yeah, I would like that.
But you're so right, Kev. And I will say this: when you're in a position like she is in, you have to be careful how you move. You have to be nice to people.
You have to be nice to everybody, even the motherfuckers that ain't nice to you.
Exactly.
Nice
right?
to birds.
Because here's.
So is Lala saying that, in the position that you're in, you should have been kissing my ass? Cause that's how my ears heard that. In a position like hers, because if I can recall, I'm not sure if it was 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, I specifically said, I don't know who you got sitting around you, FWA, because these motherfuckers will be telling you that the way you moving, you ain't making the right moves. And now Lala is saying, yeah, because she should have, you know what I mean? If I was in her position, is that right?
The thing, he needs this app to pay them lawyer fees. I don't need my fucking lawyer fees paid. I don't need my bills paid. I don't need. He needs this app for that, and I don't. I do my platform just for shits and fucking giggles. This page that I'm on right now, actually, I built this platform ever since I joined TikTok. It has like 3,000 or 4,000 followers on it. I built it myself. This is my original page that I've had for 5 fucking years.
Yeah, right about now, she should be rescuing cats out the trees, helping old lady cross the road.
So, I'm gonna say this. Right about now, she really needs to go find her a full-time job, but she's got court on Friday, so I don't know what she's got going on Friday. So, I'm just saying this. I'd be nice to everybody because you're in a vulnerable position.
Do you feel like you should have told her that you started your own platform?
One moment. I just received a CA. Child. Oh, Lord. All right. I don't know how true this information is, but I received a message on IG, and allegedly it's supposed to be the character letter, y'all. And allegedly it has Lala's first and last name on it. Something that stands out to me I ain't gonna hold you. One thing about it, she read it to y'all, wild. The only thing that stood out is that this was a character letter for your friend. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but if y'all know FWA real name, y'all would know that reading this letter, her name is not even spelled right in this letter. And I'm gonna leave that right there. I think you actually did her a solid because the courts could have read that and said, well, this is a nice letter for whoever this was intended for, but you clearly can't be talking about her because that's not her name. Her name is this, and you wrote this multiple times in the letter. In the words of Bryce, my God today.
Feel about her thinking that you should have told her or informed her? How do you feel about that?
I feel that she's entitled.
Oh.
You think that she feels entitled? Or?
Yes, I feel like she feels that she's entitled. I don't feel like I need to tell everybody my move.
So when she confronted you about that, I'm just trying to get into your mind what you were thinking as she was sitting there cussing you the fuck out, right?
Well, before I go into too much dialogue, I need to ask. I actually got shared this because I heard you were having bando court, and I needed to know if I was going to be subpoenaed.
You want to come to bando court?
Yeah, when do I need to come to bando court?
Bando court, to bando court will be tomorrow evening. Yes, bando court will be tomorrow evening.
Okay, well, I don't want to put out all the evidence, so I'm going to stay quiet, right? I did not contribute anything to her legal fees because I feel like what she did was a senseless act of violence, and I don't support.
Oh, no. Let me take that back. I shouldn't have paused it right there. Let me let y'all hear that.
I'm just trying to get into your mind what you were thinking as she was sitting there cussing you fuck out, right?
Well, before I go into too much dialogue, I need to ask. I actually got shared this because I heard you were having bando court, and I needed to know if I was going to be subpoenaed.
You want to come to bando court?
Yeah, when do I need to come to bando court?
Bando court will be tomorrow evening. Yes, bando court will be tomorrow evening.
Okay, well, I don't want to put out all the evidence, so I'm going to stay quiet, right? I did not contribute anything to her legal fees because I feel like what she did was a senseless act of violence, and I don't support that. I get defending your kid, but I also understand that when you get involved in something like that, you make sure it happens on your turf. You don't do a pull-up, okay? So I am a very...
Senseless act of violence. Didn't pay towards the lawyer fees. But when I was calling this shit 2 weeks ago, I was wrong though, right? I said if y'all her friends, y'all will tell her that this was just not a good look. I'm stuck on the senseless act of violence. She even said she did it on the guy. So, oh, that's beautiful, Sugar. Thank you for lighting up the screen. She felt like it was also senseless because she pulled up to her child's father's house and committed the crime over there. Oh, okay. You might want to grab that heart meat, but this audience member says they should be best friends. They both flip-flop. Okay.
Pro 2A person, and that is something I cannot support.
So we got Bailiff Noonie up in here. Bailiff, can you?
I think we heard enough on that note. She said she cannot support that, but she wrote a character letter. Honestly, if it were being the situation, if I was FWA, I wouldn't fuck with none of y'all. Because the way y'all making this shit easy for her, the way y'all playing with this lady case, that's weird. Respectfully, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, do not be fooled. Nobody is going to go out their way, because let's talk about it. Pull this motherfucker down. Let's talk about it for a moment. Y'all are saying, some of the people in the audience are saying that, oh, it was a skit. There's no way this is real. Let me help y'all comprehend something. The details that happened after the fact. The fallouts that happened after the fact. Y'all know it's been a while since I pulled the wig down, so I had to one time for the one time. All right. What I'm not understanding is that y'all saying that this is a skit, while we are also acknowledging that multiple lives have happened. Jaw Dropper ain't fucking with Lala no more. They used to say